Usually, everyone thinks the creeper is the most annoying mob in the game, but in my obviously correct opinion, it doesn't even make the top 3. And that's because those spots are taken by the ones you'd never guess in a million years, and I'm sure of it. So right now, while playing Minecraft Hardcore, I'm going on a mission to find the most annoying mob in the whole game. To start off, I chopped some wood, and then crafted a crafting table and made a boat. Now I need to sail very carefully because this creature only shows up in places like this. And while I'm searching for the ultimate jerk, let me tell you about another one who regularly sets my butt on fire, literally and figuratively. The Blaze lives in the Nether, which is exactly where it belongs because this mob's attack range is just insanely ridiculous. Just think about it, it can blast you up from 48 blocks away. So basically, if I set my render distance to low, I'll start getting shot at by the Void. Blaze is clearly a quick shooter and throws several fireballs at once. Yeah, not very accurate, but at least one always hits me. Of course, you might immediately think of using a shield, but we're all advanced players here, so we don't use noob items. And now the worst part, and what really makes me mad, is that piece of trash can fly. Sometimes that pathetic excuse for a creature just floats up near the ceiling. Oh yeah, I just love those moments. Can't even begin to tell you how much. If you don't have a bow and arrows, that's it. He'll just stay up there forever, shooting me like a machine gun until I die. You might be wondering, if the Blaze is so awful, why is it at the bottom of the list? Well, that's because the others are somehow even worse. By the way, while I was looking for first place, I accidentally found second. That's always the case with this mob. I only find him when I don't need to. And while the Blaze is flying in space, the next mob will literally send you to space. Yep, 9th place goes to the Shulker. For some reason, it's the only cube-shaped entity in Minecraft, of all things. You find it late in the game after killing the dragon. You have to go through the portal and locate the right structures, but what is it like? A weird hobo in an armored box. That's exactly what it's like, and whose main feature is twisted projectiles. First off, they'll launch you right up to the height of a skydive, you know, minus the parachute. Second, you can't predict the flight of these projectiles at all. They fly just as randomly as my thoughts during a test. Naturally, because of that, the attack also hits the sender, but instead of taking damage, the Shulker just multiplies. I have no idea how it happens, but after it multiplies, another morally bankrupt freak appears. The new one, just like the old one, latches onto some blocks, and once it does, that's it. You're more likely to break your sword than kill it. Luckily, the devs finally took pity on us and made it possible to deflect the balls just by clicking the left mouse button. And while the backwards Shulker lives on blocks, one genius figured out how to live inside them, which is why I gave him 8th place. Of course, I'm talking about the silverfish. It's a sign that you're close to a stronghold and the dragon. Not long ago, without any scary mods or anything, one of them scared the crud out of me while I was just mining downwards. It went like this. Oh man, I really don't like this stuff. Can we not— What the heck? Where did you— You've got my tongue all twisted, you little freak. Honestly, I won't argue. They're not that dangerous on their own, more just annoying. But their size and numbers, that's their main weapon. In that sense, they're like cockroaches. While you're desperately trying to hit at least one, a couple hundred more crawl out of the walls. But it gets better, because next to the portal there's a spawner along with lava blocks. And trust me, they even sacrifice their own lives just to destroy yours. One of those jerks will definitely break a block to pour lava on me, but honestly, I don't even mind that much. The hardcore world is just annoying. In the next hardcore survival, Minecraft decided to finish me off and sent a lovely wandering trader. Every time I first see him, there's this tiny little spark of hope. Maybe this time I'll actually get something useful. Yeah, as if that's ever gonna happen. Tell me, what is this? What is this? It's literally emeralds in exchange for premium garbage. Are there seriously people who would want this? From my experience, the chance of getting decent offers from him is about 0%. And on top of that, this big-nosed idiot will just run around and get in the way while I'm trying to build a new house. Even killing a regular zombie gives you more drops than this hobo. His llamas won't forgive that kind of behavior, and as revenge, they'll spit on me from head to toe. It's not even that painful, it's just just plain insulting. However, if for some random reason their former owner disappears, you can actually tame them. Spoiler alert, this isn't the only friendly mob on my list. You might be surprised, but 3rd and 2nd place also aren't hostile. By the way, remember when we talked about silverfish? What if you made all of its grossness 10 times worse? That's right, a mob that was literally designed just to annoy players. With Vexes, I highlight 3 main features, and we're gonna look at each of them. First of all, these seemingly cute little angels deal insane damage, 3 times more than a zombie. It honestly feels like their sword is enchanted with sharpness level 1,000,000. I swear it's not an angel, it's basically the Hulk. Second, just like silverfishes, Vexes are hard to hit because of their small model, but unlike silverfish, they can fly. And lastly, while silverfish crawl into certain blocks, these things just fly straight through any obstacle. Fighting a couple of these in a closed space feels about as fun as dealing with a certain well-known redstone contraption. So if they're so bad, why are they only 6th place? Because honestly, they're pretty rare and fighting them is totally optional. Plus, as a true professional psychologist, I'd just say they have a complex about their small size. Slightly higher in my ranking is the cave spider, the only mob that's just as terrifying in real life as it is in the game. Tired of regular spiders? Too easy to kill and not enough trouble? There's a solution. Order the new version now. It's only 1.5 times smaller, but it'll
suck the life out of you.
This creature can squeeze through the tiniest gaps, overcome any obstacle just to grab you by the butt. Unfortunately, no armor will help you here. The moment you see these monsters, might as well toss your gear, because just one bite gives you a poison effect for what feels like eternity, making fighting basically impossible. Cobwebs, which slow you down and can only be broken with a sword, protect their spawner tightly, where 1 trillion spiders are born every nanosecond. But worst of all, they can easily kill your dog, and for that, there's a special cauldron waiting for them in the Nether. Fortunately, I came up with a genius strategy against them. It's very simple. As soon as you see this creature, immediately exit the game and delete the world. In 4th place is the House Destroyer, the main griefer of the game, and just the most cheerful guy in the whole world. Minecraft's creator said he originally wanted to make a pig, but supposedly a coding error turned it into a creeper. But I think that's all lies and made up, because what Notch ended up with wasn't a pig, it was a dang boar. For a perfectionist like me, this mob is a special kind of gift, since we spend tons of time patching up all the holes left from its explosions. And really, words are unnecessary. Let me just show you this. So why isn't the creeper in 3rd place? The thing is, he's actually pretty easy to counter. Thanks to Minecraft's brilliant logic, you can block a house-destroying explosion with a wooden plank and take no damage at all. If you're not a coward and play without a shield, then a cat can come to your rescue. And if you don't have one, use the emotional seesaw technique. When approaching a creeper, push it away from you temporarily, then do it again. Repeat. Yeah, it kind of works the same way with real people too. It's because of these weaknesses that he lands in 4th place. Also, have you seen his face? 3rd place is shared by 2 mobs at once, Snow and Iron Golems. These 2 lab experiments gone wrong have an insanely high IQ of 30 points. That's combined. The Iron one only spawns in villages, and if you want your own golem, you'll have to spend a lot to make one. And you think for that kind of price he should plow your fields, build you a house, and even kill the Ender Dragon by himself. But in reality, this burp of a game is only good at dying to skeletons while contemplating its own worthlessness. With its high damage and massive health, the Iron Golem is missing just one thing. A brain. And because of that, it often lets me down badly. Right in the middle of a battle, this genius might just go AFK. I mean, hey, everyone needs a break sometimes, right? Idiot. And if you build one to guard your house, the rusty pile of bolts will just wander off on a journey, leaving you with no guard. Totally worth 4 iron blocks. Apparently that wasn't enough for the devs, so they went ahead and made the next version even better. What do you think happens if you put a few of these guys against, say, a regular zombie? Exactly. They'll push each other on, and then all die together. What a useless team. But the best part is when this idiot aggroes a creeper and it blows up both the golem and my house. Honestly, I'd call them the Dumb and Dumber duo. Although to be fair, the iron one isn't that bad. Not a complete idiot, I guess. Next on this list is a mob you probably didn't expect to see here. I'm talking about the plain old cow. Yep, I mean the mob whose drops are some of the most useful and valuable in the whole game. The thing is, at the start of survival, I usually butcher the first cows I find, and that's almost always always a critical mistake, because as soon as I kill a few near spawn, the rest of them, scared for their lives, run off to another galaxy. After that, finding them again is nearly impossible. It takes dozens of real-life minutes, and that's just the start of the problem, because then I have to bring them home, and if I don't have a lead, I'm stuck using wheat, and for some reason, they'll randomly just stop reacting to me like I don't even exist. If I get mad and hit one, it'll immediately run off into the next biome or something. When it's time to come to my house, they move like turtles, but here, suddenly they can break the speed of light. I get it, I don't mind. So that's how it turns out that along with one homeless guy and two super intellectuals, my top also includes one peaceful yet incredibly annoying creature. And now, first place. This mob is right underneath me, and hey, wait, you weren't even aggroed, where are you going? No, no! I've been looking for a billion years. What a horrible creature. Seriously unbearable. Ugh. Well, now you've seen it firsthand. Yep, for me, the Drowned with a Trident is the most annoying mob in the entire game. I mean, 6 hearts damage in one hit with such a short cooldown, that's just too much. Still, though not always, it is possible to survive such an encounter early in survival. One time, something like that even made it into one of my videos. For destroying my hardcore worlds, I sentenced you to burn in the sun. Oh, what happened? No water, huh? Take that. Of course, this rotten thing has a whole bunch of downsides, like being able to survive daytime and turning regular zombies into more of itself. But the worst thing is still its mighty and powerful trident, which gives me 3 holes in my chest at once. So yeah, the top spot on this list rightfully goes to the Drowned. And now, Zelenium doesn't say goodbye, Zelenium says see ya.